just the way a favorite childhood song does. This brings us to the next question. Can you make up your own mantra? It's hard. It's doable, but it's hard. The important thing is it has to give you all those feelings we just talked about. You have to enjoy how it feels in your body, in your mouth as you speak it, in your ears, and in your chest when you say it. You have to have some emotional connection to it. If you're creating a mantra, you really want some nice sounding, expansive vowels. You don't want to use words that have like 10 consonants in a row. No, you want something that will get your mouth opening and will fill the room with this beautiful sound. I mean, a mantra doesn't always have to be sweet sounding like Om Mani Padme Hum. It's okay if it has some hard and quick consonants like a T or a K. You know, there are mantras that are meant to be shouted at full volume as the air is forcefully expelled through the chest and through vocalization. An example is the Gayatri Mantra. It has a number of hard and quick and fast twists and turns in it. So we don't have to completely rule out consonants. It's just you don't want too many of them together. Also, we have a tendency to feel that a mantra has to be in Sanskrit or Pali or one of the Indian languages because, you know, those are the most famous realms of mantras. But they don't have to be. A mantra can be in the language that you speak. The ideas are probably going to be very similar. You know, the ideas of love, peace, joy, compassion, refuge, light, awakening, overcoming of obstacles, dedication. All of these ideas are common no matter the language of the mantra. You know, there's lots of mantras in every language across the world, including a lot of the ancient languages like Hebrew and Latin and Arabic and Chinese and indigenous languages and African languages. Doesn't have to be a Sanskrit or Pali word or sound. Choose the language that you most connect with when it comes to a mantra. Now, earlier I said that it's really fun to just get a hold of a good mantra and just belt it out to your heart's content. And that's true. And while that's true, a mantra is not a leaf blower. What's a leaf blower? If you're not familiar with it, it's this loud, obnoxious piece of equipment, usually gas operated, sometimes electrical, and its purpose is to blow leaves off of lawns and sidewalks. Now, if you're a leaf blower fan, I apologize, but I do not like these contraptions. It's so much better to just use a broom or a rake, something that's quiet and gentle and does the task in a simpler way. Also, sometimes it's okay to just leave leaves where they are. They're called leaves. I digress. The point is, the idea is not to try to use a mantra to loudly blow away your thoughts so you can have a quiet, empty mind. The idea is to have an easy, natural vocalization that gets you into the mood for meditation. More like gently raking leaves with joy than trying to obliterate them with sound and fury. Sometimes it's fun to belt out a mantra, go for it, just like sometimes it's fun to belt out a ballad, a great anthem of a song. But sometimes you want a lullaby. You want something tender and gentle that can worm its way into your heart and comfort you. Different mantras for different purposes for different folks. It's just different rafts. A mantra doesn't even have to be out loud. Most meditation literature talks about 3 ways to recite a mantra. The first is out loud. You yell it with passion and enthusiasm if it's appropriate. The second is softly, like a whisper, the way you would sing a tender lullaby. The third way is inwardly to yourself without any vocalization. And I am going to offer you, free of charge, a 4th bonus way. This happens to me occasionally, and it is the source of great joy in my life, this 4th bonus way, which is spontaneous, quiet recitation. What does that mean? It means the mantra recites itself spontaneously, without any effort from you. Sometimes I'll be doing the dishes or just walking, and in my mind, the mantra will just come up as a lovely treat, the way a song would spontaneously arise in your mind as a wonderful event. Just such a beautiful experience. None of these 4 ways, out loud, soft whisper, silently to yourself, or spontaneous, quiet recitation, is better than the other. They're all good and appropriate for the circumstances you might be in, for that river you have to cross with this raft. The mantra is a raft we're using to get from one place to another. So, you can choose to create a mantra if that works for you. You can keep it a secret if you like or not. You don't need to pay for it. You don't need to say it out loud. The most important thing is make it a habit and use it as a raft to carry you to tranquility. Thanks for listening. If you'd like to support Meditation Questions, visit meditationquestions.com.